Our Guest. We have done Be Our Guest several times for lunch. Well, 2 times. Two. That's more than one, right? Two. Be Our Guest may be the most popular restaurant at Walt Disney World. It just draws huge crowds. From the first day it opened, it's drawn huge crowds. So it's probably time for me to review Be Our Guest. Now I'm going to review lunch because that's all we've ever done. First, Be Our Guest is a quick service restaurant at lunch. At breakfast and lunch, it's a quick service restaurant. But unlike any of the other quick service restaurants, you do need a ADR, a reservation and ADR. They go through the regular ADR process, booking at 180 days. So you do need to get an ADR for Be Our Guest. This is one of the first things I book when I'm booking ADRs. I've got a list, and I put the list in order of what I need to do first, and Be Our Guest is always either first or second. And so it is a very, very popular ADR. Even though the restaurant's really big and it's got a lot of tables, it books quickly. All right, so Be Our Guest is located in probably just about the perfect spot for us for lunch. We start our day over in Tomorrowland. We do Tomorrowland first, and then we work our way around the park from Tomorrowland. So we start in Tomorrowland. Usually takes around 2 hours to get through Tomorrowland. Then we'll move over and ride Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, Winnie the Pooh, the Voyage of the Little Mermaid. We'll do kind of all of that in there. And then about that time, it'll be time for lunch. If I time my ADRs right, it'll be time for lunch, and we'll go right into Be Our Guest. Right? And I hit it right on the button this time. I think we sat for 10 minutes waiting for our time, but I hit it right on the button this last time. Another thing that's different about Be Our Guest is you can actually pre-order your food. Not only do you make ADRs, and I'm not talking about mobile ordering, like mobile ordering where you order it and go pick it up. I'm talking about before you go, like a month before you go. I think it's 60 days or so before you go. But you can actually order your food online. I went in and we talked about it. We knew what we wanted. We always know what we want when we go. But we ordered. I placed my order. Mrs. Mom placed her order. We ordered our desserts. Boom, all ready to go. So when you get there, and you come up to the line and you come up to the place when it's your turn, they say pre-ordered or... Well, actually, no, pre-ordered or not ordered. If you haven't ordered, you go over into an area and you actually place your order before you even sit down. If you have already pre-ordered, you go over to a different area and you pay for your meal and scan your magic band and you go sit down. It's open seating. You can sit anywhere you want at lunch. Breakfast and lunch is open seating. So you go sit down and you wait, and they bring you your food. They bring you your food. Now, wait a minute. You sat anywhere you wanted, and they bring you your food? Yeah, Mickey Disney is tracking you via your magic band. They know who you are. They know where you sat. So they come right to your table, bring you your food. They got little carts that they roll the food out on. They have a little closure. They open it up and they hand you your food. So when they bring, so here we are. We go to the restaurant. We sit down. We order. I mean, we didn't order, but we sit down. And in a minute, here comes our food. So let's talk about the food. The food at Be Our Guest at lunch is pretty good. I really like the food. I order the prime rib sandwich and French fries. Mrs. Mom orders the quiche. Yeah, it's kind of green. It's got green speckles in it, and I think it's a spinach quiche. And it comes with a salad, green stuffed salad. I just kind of cover my eyes when it comes. But me, I got my manly honkin' prime rib. I love prime rib, my favorite meat. So I'm all happy I got my prime rib. And we're sitting there, we eat, Will say that the food was not as hot as I would have liked it, but it was really good. Now the bread's a little too much bread. I ended up pulling the top bread off and eating just the bottom half. But there was nothing wrong with it. It's just too much bread for me. So Mrs. Mom likes the quiche. She really likes quiche. She likes getting a salad. It's one of those things where a lot of meals at Disney don't have a lot of salad options, especially when you're talking quick service. And getting a salad for a quick service meal, she really liked that. All right, so after we eat our entrees, it's time for cupcakes. Disney they just hit a home run with cupcakes. We talked about sprinkles just a minute ago, and those are great cupcakes. But Be Our Guest has some great cupcakes. When we first ordered our meal, we had only ordered two. We ordered the chocolate and I think the lemon, but we were going back and forth whether we wanted to add a strawberry. And the lady that was helping us, taking our money, said, "I can just add a strawberry." Went, "Yes, let's just add a strawberry." So here we are. Yeah, this throat thing is just, it's sinus stuff. But anyway, here we are. Sorry about that. I'm going to try another drink and see if that helps. All right. So we're eating our cupcakes. Now, the cupcakes taste wonderful. We had the strawberry, the lemon meringue, and the triple chocolate. And the triple chocolate was just, it was fabulous. But one thing about the cupcakes is, hey, Disney, have you ever had anybody that can open those things? I mean, they're wrapped in some kind of plastic wrapper that has the tensile strength of steel or something. You can't tear it. You can't. You know what? I don't carry around scissors. If I'd had a knife, with the knife they give you at lunch is not a sharp steak knife. It's just a butter knife. It wouldn't cut that wrapper off. I don't know. Finally, I just dipped it out and put it on a plate. I mean, it was really, really weird how the cupcake wrappers, but the taste of the cupcake wrappers is incredible. We ate all three of them. We chowed down on them. We shared. I shared. She shared. But it was really good. So the atmosphere for Be Our Guest, I love being in. They really did a great job of building the Beast Castle. It just really, you go in, you're in the grand ballroom. When you first walk in, you can just imagine, well, there's too many tables and people there, but you can almost imagine Belle and the Beast dancing. No, you can't because there's too many tables. But you go over into the west wing and the rose is there. You can just close your eyes and almost feel like you're in the movie. I really enjoy the look of Be Our Guest. Now, the atmosphere, the grand ballroom is really noisy. It's really loud in there. The West Wing, it's too dark. This is kind of like the Three Bears. You know, the West Wing is just too dark. It's hard to eat in the West Wing because you can't see your food. What was that? Did they sneak in a salad on my plate? It's really just too dark in the West Wing. I love going in there. I love looking around, but it's too dark to actually eat in there. And then you go over into the Castle Gallery. The Castle Gallery is the other side, where they've got the pictures, where they've got the statue of Belle and the Beast dancing. That's okay. We were seated over there one time and kind of in the back, and it was nice, and it wasn't nearly as hustle bustle and busy, but that was okay. So Be Our Guest. Bottom line is, I really like Be Our Guest. I give it 4 stars for Dad's Disney dining dish. I give it 4 stars out of a possible 5. Really good. Be Our Guest for lunch. Quick service lunch.
Thanks so much for watching Dad's video. For more simple, fun, magic Walt Disney World information, go to dadsguidetowdw.com. You can do that by clicking the I button that's popping up on the screen right now. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel and get more Dad's YouTube videos with Daditude.